This is the iSS Constraints area, which allows you to create saved lists of data elements and use them as either inclusions or exclusions in your reports. First, I'm going to start by showing how to add and create and edit saved lists. In order to create a saved list, I would just create the data element that I want to create the saved list from. In this example, I'm going to use disposition of patient. Click the load button after selecting the data element, and you'll see all the dispositions load into the left window. For this list, I'm going to name it Llama for left against medical advice and click Save. And now you will see the saved list named Llama in the list of previously saved lists. In order to edit that, I just need to select it again, click Load, and I can either edit the existing list and resave it under the name Llama, or I can add something to the list, such as this, and save it under a new name, perhaps Llama and SNF. Save again, and now you'll see both of the saved lists I've created, Llama and SNF. And it's as simple as that to create and edit and remove your saved lists. In order to use them, we're going to go back to the Edit Constraints, select Value Lists, and I'll show how they're used. One thing I like to point out is a saved list can be used as both an exclusion or an exclusion list. So if I check this list here and add it to exclusions, it will be excluded from reports. If I add something such as Llama to inclusions, it will only include cases that have Llama. For the purposes of this example, I'm just going to use one inclusion, left against medical advice. I'm going to click Save here to enforce this constraint. But this constraint, now that it's enforced, can be used optionally in all the reports. You are not committed to using it for every report, and I'll show you that next. Now we're back in the Summary Reports area, and I'm again going to click on the APR and CMS weights report. For this CMI report, I'm going to select 1 month and both providers. Up here at the Apply Constraints checkbox, you can hover over it to see what constraints are in play. You're not forced to use these constraints here unless you check the box, which I will. Click Submit to get to the next screen where you pick your version number. I'm going to use provider number and year quarter for purposes of this report. And the report is already rendered here.